Hi everyone, Misty Meow here and
Mary Boo!
and we're here today on Sunday doing another vlog for you people.
Of course. It's gotta be every week, but we're gonna be putting one on every day, either by myself or Misty Meow by herself, and we're gonna give you all updates about all the weird stuff that's going on and then weird random stuff that we figure out along the way.
So, we have some actual really important news to tell all of you. Mary Mo?
Well, the other day, we had an injured squirrel come to my workplace, and it had 2 broken legs.
Oh.
It was all beat up. The eye was all hurt. It couldn't really move. It couldn't really eat. But we got it to have some crackers. And it slept for a while. It was still okay. And some people, I think it was Animal Control or the Humane Society, somebody took it and it should be okay now.
Well, fingers crossed. I mean, yeah, I'm a cat, but I do care for animals.
I've got 3 animals at home. 2 like my friend here, and we have a pug who whisper
He's
barks.
very, very, very chubby and he's so cute.
Okay, so child predators are rude. I saw something on TV the other day. It's sick.
Really? How sick?
Let's just say if I saw somebody like that, I would end up hurting them in most of the wonderful ways that can make somebody hurt with blood.
Okay, Mary Moo, we are on live.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Okay, well, I have some really important stuff to say on that whole matter.
Okay.
See, I have this brother who lives close to us, and he used to have a friend who is a child predator.
Who's a friend with him?
He didn't know at all. And the thing is, he was looking at my nieces one day in a way I didn't like. Well,
and you can always tell. Get that weird.
So I
crazy
walked
look.
up to him and I told him point blank, if you look or touch my nieces or my nephew in any way, shape, or form that is not allowed, I can get my little friends over here and you will be a female.
The Babaka treatment.
He'll be spaded.
Or if you want them to bleed out, you just chop it all off. So amazing. And then they got other things that there was a movie, not the Gladiator, I don't think. It was something. They cut their stomach open and pulled out their intestines. And it would go on for, I think, at least 20 minutes.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Before the person actually died. And this really happened. That's how they torture people to say what they need so they could kill them off so they wouldn't be in any more pain.
You know, that's actually on a movie I have on one of my hard drives called Machete. He slices a guy's stomach, grabs his intestines, and runs to the hospital window, jumps out of it, and uses the intestines as a rope.
But it's very helpful.
But it's also very slimy.
They actually used to use bladder to bunch up into a ball, and for kids to play with, to play ball. They would kick it around because it was filled with air. They would kick it around, and that's how they played back in the medieval days.
That actually reminds me of something very similar. Condoms, back in like Egyptian times, used old snake skin and goat intestines.
It would kind of make sense, though. It's still gross. And that's if they wore them.
True, very true.
All right, so next thing on the list. Did you know that crocodiles like marshmallows?
Tell me about it.
Well, if you wanted to get rid of a body, you throw marshmallows into a pond, and the crocodiles and the gators would come up to eat them. And along with that,
just so you know, people,
parts.
do not try this at home.
I don't think you can get a crocodile in your home, though.
Yeah, but a lot of people, since this is worldwide and on the nets, could actually try it. Like in Florida,
it's only
do not try it.
This is only facts that we have learned through TV shows like, I don't know, Supernatural.
Educational. Supernatural. That's my show.
We got the Justice, the Bones,
The
NCIS.
yummy man.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, Supernatural. Why don't you tell people about it that don't know it? If you don't know it, you gotta watch it. Along with Bones and NCIS and Justice. Justice is real life stuff with cops and stuff, though. Anyway.
Yes and no on that one. But anyways, Supernatural is about two brothers who fight monsters like vampires, ghouls, shapeshifters.
The list goes on and on and on and on.
So on and so on. And the two brothers are named Sam and Dean Winchester. Ugh. They're such a dreamboat. And I actually posted recently that I love to watch really cute guys eat a hamburger. All because I've seen Dean Winchester eating a hamburger.
This kitty's falling hard.
I don't know what it is. For the last couple of years, I've been fantasized about it. Fascinated.
So, everybody knows that I like sharks already, if you've seen the videos. They're my second favorite animal.
If you pet backwards, you cut your hand. If you pet forward, you don't cut their hand. Or is it the other way around?
The other way around. Head to tail is safe. And the other way, don't do it. Did you know that sharks and termites like rock and roll?
No, I did not, actually.
Termites eat twice as fast, the wood and everything, when listening to rock and roll.
Yummy.
And sharks, they did an experiment where they would go in those cages
Now
to
I
hang
watch
out
Jaws.
with them. I know, it's such a good movie.
Classics.
They would go out in these cages, and everybody knows what I'm talking about, when you go down into the water with the breathing masks and the tanks, and the sharks would come
Scuba
around,
diving.
and they would hit the tank and the cage. Well, they didn't attack the cage. They just came for the music, and they would come over and over again throughout the process of, like, months.
Wow.
Knowing that there's no food, knowing that they're not going to attack the cage, they just like the rock and roll.
Okay, here's a fun fact that you don't know about sharks.
Oh?
They love marshmallows like crocodiles.
Really? It's probably bad for their teeth, but they have so many.
So many
that one
cavities
comes
with
out,
all pure sugar.
one shark tooth always gets replaced by a row of the ones in the
That I
back.
actually knew.
It's amazing. They had one shark, Megalithian, or I can't remember what it's called, Megalodon maybe, and 3 full-grown men stood in the jaws. They have the picture. They stood in the jaws of this one shark.
I think you're right about Megalodon.
Oh my god, I wish I could have had it.
And then you look at me weird, okay?
Okay, so, next thing. Bee,
Mm-hmm.
the bees, did you know that honey is actually bee spit? And that's probably
That I
why.
did know.
That's probably why it never expires.
It expires?
Yeah, honey never expires, ever.
Because of bee saliva. Okay,
Because when it goes to make its nest, it uses the saliva inside of its mouth, along with the pollen that it's already collected from place to place, and it makes the honey. That's bee spit. And it never
or
goes
bee
bad.
vomit. Because
Ew,
it goes into
it's
their
even
stomach.
worse. Yeah.
And
But
some bees,
I
like
still like
wasps,
honey.
actually comes at the other end.
Wasps are nasty, horrible creatures. Stay away from them.
I actually like wasps. They're
I
fun to
don't.
play with.
You're a cat, Misty Meow. That's not fair.
Oh, Mary Moose, stop it. Just because you're afraid of them.
You have one bite you right. Or is it sting?
Rump. It's rump and it's sting.
Okay. Revenge is sweet and best served cold. So that makes it ice cream, right?
It must be ice cream.
Yummy ice cream.
At certain places, though.
Ice cream comes from cows.
Yeah. So you produce ice cream now? No.
I should
She
open a
produces the
business.
cream.
I'm the creme de creme. Okay. So did you know that people are actually tearing down statues nowadays from the wars? There was a monument for the Holocaust, and it got shattered.
Shattered?
Somebody shattered it. It was a glass monument, and they shattered it. Why would they
That's
destroy
really
something
sad.
that's held up for all the people that survived? All the people that wanted to know the memory of the ones that they lost.
They're even taking down those memory walls where they have military names and everything.
They're
that were
taking
lost
that
in the
down,
war?
and they're even spray painting that now. What is wrong with people that
Where's
they can't
respect?
accept? You need to accept the fact things happened. That's how it is. You learn from it, though. You don't tear it down and start a new page. You learn from it and flip the page.
So, anyways,
You ever seen a movie and you just don't understand what they mean when they say something?
actually, sometimes I do. I wonder all the time.
Well, there's some that really I want to find out. I might actually write the producer just so I can figure out what they meant. In the movie Blade 2, when the woman that's blind gets killed, the woman that is left over, the one with the arrows,
The one that cares for her.
yes, she starts crying and sobbing.
And Blade tells
He
her
turns-
to use it.
What does he mean? Does he mean, oh, use your voice and let it all out? Or does he mean use your anger to strike back and kill the mother truckers?
Mother truckers.
Yes.
That's a new one.
I always say that. People always misinterpret it, though. Another one, Total Recall. If you've seen it, it's about a cop that goes into a cryostasis, which pretty much means you go to sleep for a very long time. And he wakes up in a different area with
Must
his...
be very drowsy.
Yeah. He's all woozy at first. He gets woken up and he's in a totally different area where everybody's nice. And it's all computer tech and stuff. It's weird.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the cops and everything and the weird motor cars?
Yes. Okay, so in this time there are even machines that give you tickets for swearing. Like you speed, you get a
So
ticket.
maybe I need to
you get a
stop
ticket.
swearing.
Nah.
Yeah.
But, well, in this movie, the guy is trying to find another person that was put in cryostasis. That was his enemy, his nemesis.
I know who you're talking about, the one with the
And-
blonde hair.
Yes.
And he was already released, and he was looking for
released,
guns.
And he was trying to start a rebellion in this new life. Years later. Well, he goes to the bathroom because he has to take care of his needs. And he finds shells instead of paper. Why? There's shells there.
Yeah,
They never
that's
describe that.
always-
They never say what the shells are for. So he goes to the swear machine, swears up a bunch, and gets a whole bunch of tickets and uses that to wipe himself.
How are you supposed to use shells to
I
clean?
don't understand.
Is
And
it
the
some
other
sort
guy,
of soap?
And the other guy, no, they're just shells.
I don't understand that.
either.
I've seen the
other
movie and I
guy-
still don't get it.
The other guy laughs at him, saying, "Oh, you don't know how to use shells? You don't know how to use toilet paper." So weird.
I mean,
So
hello,
weird.
it's the 21st century, not the 25th century. Come
I
on.
actually don't know what year it is when they go and do this. But still,
It
shells.
supposedly takes place in 1970s, I believe the movie was made in.
But that's when it started, not when he woke up.
But he woke up around
2000 something.
2000... 22nd century, I believe.
Still
Point
weird.
is, we're in the 21st century. How are we supposed to know how to use a shell?
Nobody gave us any kind of information after, and they didn't explain it in the movie at all besides that one little part.
It's not even in the special features, people.
It's rude. Okay, last thing on the list of things that we
Why
have
are
right now.
butterflies named butterflies when they're not made out of butter?
Same with horseflies. It's weird.
Horseflies are named horseflies because they're big flies, about yay big, that bite horses' butts.
They bite people too.
They bite cows
There's
too.
no cow flies.
No, the horseflies bite the cows.
There's no there's no cat flies.
No. There's mosquitoes though, and they're pests.
and they have a new thing coming out. Or it's out, I'm sorry. You have to be careful with not leeches, oh my god. What is it called? Ticks.
That's already been out.
You have 15 minutes to get that thing off of you. It's bad.
But in the 15 minutes, if you get it off within that 15 minutes, they still leave something behind.
I know, you gotta be very careful. And remember to use bug spray, please, people, please.
Whatever you guys do, don't run in the fields. Us cats are staying away from fields now.
And pine. They love pine. Pine needles, all of that. Stay away from it if you can, or if you go in there, use bug spray, cover up, please.
Well, here's another fun, weird question. Fidget spinners. Why do they call it a fidget spinner? Is it because we fidget with it?
It's really stupid. What happened to taking a pencil and taking a ruler and spinning it on it like that?
That's actually where the idea came from. Well, look, now they have ones that light up. I mean, it's so weird. And this one is metal. Do you know how many kids I've seen at my job literally get hurt on these things? They stuck their little fingers in here.
And they have to drill it and slice to get to it.
Well, we actually had to use baby oil when a kid got caught, its finger caught in
When
here.
it's not really
I mean, look
bad.
at this. It's heavy. It's metal.
It can hurt someone.
It can really hurt somebody. This one, I normally don't mind because of the colors. It helps relax me. But at times it gets very annoying. Give me my cat toys any day of the week.
I'd rather play with something lighter.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Mine.
Okay, so that's it for today.
Mary Moo and
Misty Meow.
Bye.
Signing out. Bye, guys.